Hi, I'm Matt Kapp, the lead artist on Binding of Isaac Rebirth and the creator of Castle in Darkness, and I listen to the One Up podcast.
Hi, David here, One Up Gaming, episode 398 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Getting so close to episode 400. If anyone's interested in appearing or sending us any emails, please contact us at oneupgaming.co.uk. Actually, contact us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. God, it'd help if I knew what I was doing. It really would. As always, sponsored by Games Inspired Music. It's an album. It's available now. It's music that was going to be for our TV series that fell through, but they got the album up and ready and out. We had discussions with the Child's Play charity, so 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity, which is rather nice of us. You can buy our first 100 podcasts, available at audiobooksontape.com, and £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. So, yeah, episode 398. Just want to mention the fact of, if I just load this up now, just 2 seconds. Let's see if I can work this out. So, reports. So can you do like monthly? Prior monthly. Here we go. So May, so we want to go to April. Here we go, April. So, right, that didn't really work. No, that didn't work at all. I thought it'd have said how much. Oh, here we go. Right, aha. Right, this is how much it is in pounds. Australia, they've bought a couple of the books. Poland's bought maybe 2. Netherlands have bought 2. Spain's bought 2. Canada has bought about 15-ish. France has bought 5. Germany's bought about... I'd say about 20 books, just under. People from the UK, they've bought about 50 books. And America, oh my god, I did not know you guys liked the Sega Saturn. But from looking at this, roughly speaking, I would say about 200 books has been sold in America. I would have a guess. I wish I could sort of see how many books, because it just says how much royalties is owed. So I don't want to know the royalties. I just want to know the reports. I wonder if reports. Can you click on reports? Here we go. This might help. Right. So April till May. Oh god, this is really weird. Now again, that just says the royalties. It doesn't really tell you how many books individual. Month to date? Can you just do like previous month? It says here that there was ebooks. There was 10 ebooks sold. Here we go. This is better. So, paperback copies in total. 182 copies of my books have been sold, which is amazing, and 4 copies so far this month. This has been recorded on the 2nd, so not many copies have been sold in the last couple of days, but thank you so much for people who have ordered it. Thank you so much for people who have given us the funds. I will just like to say outright, I apologise for the cost, because it is a full colour, high quality print book. I believe Amazon wouldn't let us sell the book for less than £32 something. So about $34. So I got it out for, I think, $34.99. So we only make about £1.20 per book. So that is because Amazon does the print on demand stuff, and I don't have the thousands of pounds needed to go to a proper publisher and get 100 copies printed and made up and sell those exclusively. If anyone's watching this, if you email me, I might be able to get some sample copies, which is the full copy of the book. It's just like for press release, for previews, for reviews. I might be able to get copies of the book for £25. So work out whatever that is in your currency, and email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk and have a little message on there that you listen to the podcast, you would like to buy one of our books for £25, and then I'll get back to you and see what we can do. Is that fair? Fair? So, yeah, episode 398, we'll get into this week's games played. So we will have a quick break and we'll be back in a few seconds.
Hi, I'm Lucy James and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hello Andy, this is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
And we're back. It's still David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 398 of the One Up Gaming podcast. This week we have got 7 games to play through. I've tried to even these games out now, so I'm not having to do about 20 games in a row. But yeah, 7 games, very random assortment of games. So these are just in order of where they're being played through on the YouTube channel. So yeah, Game Inspired Music, 20% goes to Child's Play charity. Buy it, stream it, amazing. Thank you to a lot of the people involved. Adam Goodwin, a few people have sort of like emailed and messaged online. There was a guy who did some music for us, and then I introduced him to one of the game developers, like an app developer, and I think he did some music for the app. So yeah, if anyone's interested, let us know. We still have 9 album deal. We've still got 9 albums left that we can produce with the funds that I paid for. I got a 10 album deal. I don't know why. I'm an idiot. Yeah, email us, contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. Let us know if you want us to release one of your albums. You can also get our first 100 podcasts, audiobooks on tape.com, and £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. We have our books available, all 3 of them. They are all the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, the unofficial PlayStation collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection. So they're all available on Amazon. Just search for them. Let us know what you think. Also, I might be able to do as a limited time only. If you email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk, let us know which book you're interested in, and I might be able to get some review copies sent out for £25 instead of the £35 that it would cost normally. So I can do a £10 discount for a limited time only. So let us know and we'll get that sorted. So email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk and we'll get back to you. So I guess first of all we have to talk about Street Racer. Now, I've always been weirded out by games that have the same name as the other versions of games, which are all different versions. So there was Street Racer for the Super Nintendo. There was Street Racer for the Mega Drive or the Genesis. There was Street Racer for the Sega Saturn, and there was Street Racer for the PlayStation. Now, Street Racer for the Mega Drive was a very basic looking kart racing game that looked just like a lot of the other games that like sort of like, it just looked bad. You know, I think a lot of Mega Drive racing games do look quite bad. On Super Nintendo, because of the Mode 7, Street Racer on the Super Nintendo looks amazing because it just uses the Mode 7. So it just reminds me a bit like the Mario Kart-esque look. And then we have Street Racer for the 32-bit systems, and that is for the PlayStation and the Sega Saturn. And they're both similar games, but the Saturn, I don't know how this happened. Doesn't normally happen. This is one of the rare occasions where the Sega Saturn version just completely and utterly obliterates the PlayStation version. It's quite a basic looking game. Very basic 3D environments and backgrounds. 2D sprite cars that you race with. And on the Saturn version, it's got a lot more detailed 2D background elements. So cabins, bridges, fences, trees, a lot more detail, a lot better sort of stuff than the PlayStation, which is a lot more plain and barren. But Street Racer, I loved it so much as a kid. I tried playing it recently, and the handling just felt a little bit off, and it was just a bit skitterish, and I couldn't quite work it out, you know, but I still think it looks absolutely stunning for the 32-bit systems, especially the Saturn. So if you're interested, give it a go, give it a look, see what you think. Let us know in the comments how amazing this game is. Next up, we have a game called Lunar Axe. And yeah, it's like Lunar Axe is a rather strange point and click sort of like strategy game. I think I played it on the Xbox. There we go. I completely blanked. And it's a very simple hand-drawn type animation. Looks a lot more gothic and a lot more mysterious than some of the cutesy stuff like the Monkey Island sort of stuff. But it was bloody hard. I couldn't work out what I was meant to be clicking on, what I was meant to be doing. It looked nice, it sounded nice, but I just couldn't get into the game. So Lunar Axe, I can't recommend it, I'm sorry. If it was a little bit more easier to get into, I could maybe understand it, but it was hard. It was just stupidly hard. So yeah, so we'll move on. And I'm going to get the name butchered here, so I do apologise. Is Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. I think that's right. Apologies. We got sent the game to review. I'll be honest, I'd never heard of the game, but since then, I've actually seen a couple of people talking about it, and I played the game, and oh my god, it's one of those games where the backgrounds are full 3D, and the characters are like proper bitmap pixelated sprites. It looks absolutely stunning. I was floored by how good this looks. This is the RPG game of Street Racer for the Sega Saturn. It looks absolutely amazing. I got kind of drawn into the story. I think I played it for an hour or two. I'm not a big RPG sort of fan, but this game I could easily give a lot of time to. It's the best role-playing game I've played in years. It really is that good. I was shocked and amazed at how good this game was. So yeah, I'm going to attempt it again. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. Great game. I think it's out on everything. Steam, Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox. Buy it. It's bloody good. Good game. Next up, random one. Well, I'm going to go for my cup of tea. It is Dr. Cat. And it's a weird art style, like proper hand-drawn as if it's like Microsoft Paint, like a young kiddie version that's drawn it. But it's about a psychiatrist cat sat talking to people on the couch, other animals. Anamorphic? Is it anamorphic? It's the ones where they've got like humanized bodies and hands and stuff, but with the head of whatever it is. And this game, it goes into some dark, strange places, and you sort of sat there, and then it cuts to how can we help sort of thing as the doctor's talking, and then you actually have a sliding puzzle, and you slide the puzzle around to get the picture, and as you get the picture sorted, it's still sort of like talking in the background, getting stuff sorted, and you get a breakthrough and solve the case and try and help him and say it's not a quick fix, it's going to be years and years of trauma and this, that, the other. Bloody good. Bloody good. It's like proper strange. I didn't have a clue what the hell I was doing when I got sent it to review, but it looks rubbish. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It looks crap. It really does look bad. The gameplay is almost non-existent. It's like a sliding puzzle and reading text. But some of the places it goes, some of the things it talks about, it just grabs you. It really does. So Dr. Cat, recommended. I think it's a cheap game, so give it a go. See what you think. So, 5th game this week. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade Wrath of the Mutants. Now, again, another... I think we got sent all these through, apart from Street Racer. Yeah, we've been sent all these games to either review or to cover, depending how we see fit. So, TMNT Arcade Wrath of Mutants. It's a remake-ish of the Turtles arcade game. It uses like full 3D characters, backgrounds. It looks not great. The moment-to-moment gameplay is adequate, but I do think we've been spoiled by the Turtles game last year, the Double Dragon game last year, the Streets of Rage 4. Even the bloody what was that Toads game? Killer Toads? No, can't remember. But the one that was done by Rare, yeah, it was like the Toads. Zit, Pimple, whatever the names were. We've been spoiled by how amazing those games look and feel. Whereas this one, it looks like a cheap 3D sort of game, made on a budget, which it probably was. But at the end of the day, get a couple of mates around, it'll be fun to play. All these games are really fun to play, they're really fun to get into. Great little arcade game. So yeah, I think it's only about 15-20 quid, or I hope it's only about 15-20 quid, because it bloody better be only about that price. If you see it on sale, get it, because it is a good little game. Now, another game which I'd never heard of, but the developer, I think it's the developer, emailed us saying they've seen on our YouTube channel or on our website, one of the two, that how positive we were on the Sociable Soccer, and they had a new game coming out soon, and would we be interested in covering it? So I said, yeah, I love all these old school football soccer games. So they sent over a game, Bang Average Football, and this is like a football soccer RPG. So, do you know like is it Golf Story and Tennis Story and the Mario Tennis and the Mario Golf on the Game Boy Colors? All those top-down, old-school, pixelated graphics, role-playing games. That's basically what this is. It plays like a slowed-down version of Sensible Soccer. So it looks like Sensible Soccer, it's just a little bit slower. And yeah, so single player you can just play arcade mode and all that type of stuff. You can play against friends in multiplayer. It's got a single story mode, which is you signed to play for a team that was big years ago, and you get there and the managers looked at the squad, said nope, and he's done one. So on your first day there, you're now being given basically you're now the player manager of the club, and you pick team, pick this formation, walk around the town, do stuff, talk to the owners, manager. I was shocked at how good this game was. I was really shocked. It played really well. It's funny, it's stupid, it's mental, but it's got a good heart. And when you're playing these sort of games, you need a game that clicks and it plays really well football-wise, and this does. And on the RPG side of things, I think you do need to go absolutely batshit crazy, mental, and this does that. So overall, this is an amazing little game. We have a copy to give away on Steam, so just follow us on Facebook. No, Facebook, bloody hell, where did that come from? Follow us on YouTube, and all you need to do is follow us on YouTube and just leave a comment saying bang average football, and then we'll go through and we'll give one of these games away. It doesn't come out until I think next week. It might be like the week of this podcast going out, one of the two, because I've recorded this a week or so early. But yeah, bang average football, really good little game, really impressed, really good. The last game that we played this week, we got sent a code just to... I don't even know why, but we've been sent a code for Premier Manager 0607 on the Steam. And it's funny because if I go to my Steam account and go to my library and type in Premier Manager, so we now have Premier Manager 02, 03, 03, 04, 05, 06. No, 03, 04, 04, 05, 05, 06, 06, 07. And then we've got Premier Manager 8, 9 and 10. So they're all the Premier Manager games that we've got. And I think over Christmas time I did a load of gameplay of the Premier Manager games. I think I talked over him as I was playing. And this one played well, looked alright. But I still think the older Premier Manager games played and looked better. They must have changed developer at some point and publisher, and they went to a really cheap engine, and then they just kept it going for years and years and years. Well, yeah, so we've got Premier Manager 0607 up on the website. I do enjoy going back to all these old games and looking at the old Newcastle squad and players from the old days. It's good memories. Memories are good. So that's the games we've been playing this week on the 398th podcast of the One Up Gaming podcast. Yeah, that sounds right. And yeah, so we'll have a quick break and we'll come back with 10 minutes of nothing. This week is going to be a little bit different. It'll be a surprise. So 10 minutes of nothing following this quick break. So thank you. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Keith Allen, and I play Murphy on Z Nation, and I listen to One Up Gaming Podcast.
Up next on the One Up Gaming Podcast is 10 minutes of nothing. Will it be the team talking about nothing or a guest interview? Stick around and find out now. It's 10 minutes of nothing. Yeah, 10 minutes of nothing.
So yeah, David here, One Up Gaming. Going to be our 10 minutes of nothing from the One Up Gaming Podcast, episode 398. If anyone doesn't know, the 10 minutes of nothing is me putting a 10-minute timer up, talking about a certain subject, a topic, normally movies and games, that type of thing. This week we're going to do something different. It's going to be the leaked football kits of the 24-25 season, I guess. And yeah, if we manage to get through me talking rubbish for 10 minutes and I have to stop it with the timer, it's a success. It stops me blabbering on for 20 minutes, half an hour for a thing that was just not needed, really. But yeah, so we'll do that. So I will start the timer now. Right, let's go to the screen. Right, as you can see, that is the Arsenal top, and it's not a bad looking top. I like the, I don't know, I think I did like the gold on the last year's version, but it looks quite nice. I do like the white badge and the white Adidas sort of thing. It like blends in quite nicely with the white sleeves. I guess when it's looking like this, it looks more of an off-white. But I guess we'll see how it looks like further in time. You can see there where it's got the little like shield at the back where they can put the numbers on, and it's like a lot more visible. So that is the home kit, and it was first spotted in the window of the Arsenal sort of. I guess they were doing like photo shoots and things, but here that's where it was first sort of spotted. But yeah, it looks nice. I do like I like how a lot of these new modern sort of shirts, they've got like more of the badge and the sponsors are more in line with the actual colour scheme of things. So I think this is the away shirt, which it looks nice. I like the colours on the sleeves, and then the fact they've got different colours on the badge and the gun. Do like that. Again, you can see where it's technically it should have the shield, but with it all being black, it doesn't make much difference. I guess that's just like a breathable material there. Nice little accents under the arms. And this is like what they believe the third kit will look like. Now, I don't know if this is like correct with all these FAC or whatever the hell any of these mean, but again, I like the fact it's like blue with the blue accents and the white kit. I think that looks nice. So moving on to Chelsea. So it won't have this logo on the front, but they are having like the wavy lines and stuff. That looks alright. The collar looks quite nice. Don't know what they're doing to his mannequin. It looks like proper muscle, doesn't it? Proper big beefy shoulders and a little skinny body. But yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine. I mean, I like the little accents under the arms. I think this is the away shirt, like more of a creamy kind of colour with the badge with the red. Looks weird. Again, the badge there just looks a little bit weird. That looks really nice. I do like it when it looks like that. I think that looks nice. It looks very like flowing. Yeah. And this is like technically what they're meant to be doing for the third kit, I think it was. I don't know why they're doing the Nike logo like more of a weird. Normally it's like more horizontal, and this looks more vertical. Please let us know in the comments why I'm an idiot and don't know this. That's another picture of what they think the production will be like for the third shirt. Leicester City. I couldn't even tell you what Leicester City's old shirt looks like. To me, that looks very similar. Yeah, their away shirt. Again, I couldn't tell you what colours their shirts were for the away. The third shirt, it just looks like someone's just randomly put some smudges all over it. It's weird. Liverpool, again, they seem to have a lot of these little accents underneath, and they've got like weird stenciled pattern on their shirt. I will say though, that bloody collar is horrendous. That just looks so bad to me. It might not be, but it just looks bad. The rest of it, I kind of like it. It's nothing flash. It just looks nice. Nice kit. Nice. And then I believe this is going to be the away shirt. So again, at least they've got like a full collar with this one. Is that the third shirt? Looks like more silver and grey, sort of like smudges all over it. Or was that the third one? I don't know. I mean, they might have 4 shirts. So home, away, third shirt, and then the fourth shirt. But yeah, that's what it looks like it's going to be. Man City, I think this is what the early predictions was going to be. And I'm not sure if it's actually leaked yet or not, but that's what the back, the front. To me, that looks almost identical to what the other one was. The early sort of leak. The away shirt is meant to have like bits from the old away shirt, like an old 90s one. Yeah, I mean, I think that's maybe the third shirt. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It looks not very good. Like, can it be? No, it can't be. It must just be me getting the wrong one. That must be what that one is kind of maybe styled after. Maybe. Anyway, Man United. Yeah, it looks nice. I like the red and the other colour reds mixed in. It's got the same sort of Arsenal, sort of like the back bit on with the number. Weird sort of bits on bobs. But no, I think it looks quite nice. Again, it's a weird collar. I don't know why they're doing this with the collars. I guess this is like the away shirt, maybe. Away one. Looks like weird M's. I guess that's an M for Man United. Little tiny devil. Again, I do like the fact that like they're more willing to change the colours of logos and stuff, because it just makes it look nicer. And again, the same sort of back with the easy breathe material. Prediction for the third one. I think that looks really nice. You know, I think that does look nice. And then, of course, my favourites. Newcastle, first time back with Adidas, or Adidas, however you want to say. For the black and white one, they've gone for a very, just a nice, plain looking kit. And then they've got like under the arms, got like little patterns under there on the sides. But the vast majority of that just looks quite retro, looks like an old sort of like Newcastle top. The away shirt is modelled like an old, I think it's like 95, 96 or 94, 95 Newcastle away shirt. That looks really nice as well. I really like that. And I love the fact that they're willing to do this to the badges and stuff. You know, it just looks so different. It looks weird. But I do love that. And my favourite. I love this. I might even still have the 1999-2000 away shirt, or the third shirt, the one that's like what this is like modelled off, where it's like white with the green under the arms. I love this. I love the really old 80s badge, I think it is, and the fact that they're willing to change the sponsors and stuff back to the colour to blend it all in. Really love that. I think that looks gorgeous. I think that is going to be my favourite Newcastle shirt this year. I just love that. Yeah, Tottenham. I don't know. They just don't seem to. I think last year's one looked a lot better. That one looks better there. You know, it looks nice with the bright navy blue and the white. That just looks quite nice. Just that looks a bit cheap. Very plain back. I think this is like the away shirt, but I don't know. Then the what they predict is this, like the third shirt, which I really like this one as well. It must just be the fact that I love these sort of colour schemes. I mean, we don't have long left, but we'll quickly flick through some. So, Atletico Madrid looks nice. The away shirt, okay. Barcelona, hate the fact that I think if they're going to do it, move that up there. You know, have everything symmetrical. Don't have like one thing off to the side. It looks weird. I think that's the away shirt, maybe. I do like the fact they've gone all black and it just looks nice. Maybe the third shirt. Oh, I guess that's Real Madrid. So Real Madrid's home shirt, I think that looks horrendous. Their away shirt, is it away shirt? Oh, third shirt. Oh, I guess that's the timer. I guess that is the timer. So yeah, so that is the 10 minutes of nothing. That has been me, David, One Up Gaming, episode 398. Hopefully you've enjoyed me talking about some of these football tops. If you think I'm an idiot and don't have a clue what I'm talking about, which is probably true, let me know in the comments. Let me know why I've told you that your football top is an absolute joke. But yeah, it's just fun times. I love looking at some of these leagues. I love looking at some of these new kits. I like to see some of them, how they style the things and how they do the things. But yeah, all in all, it's a fun time. It's an exciting time. The season's almost over. I'd have a guess Man City are going to win the league. For me, it is only Man City or Arsenal I would like to have won the league. I knew a couple of Liverpool fans when I was at school and they were arseholes. So I've always had a thing about Liverpool. But yeah, let me know. So it's been me, David, One Up Gaming, episode 398 of the One Up Gaming podcast. 10 minutes of nothing. Thank you, and we'll be back with the goodbye. So see you in a few seconds.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm the developer of PurRocket, an iOS space game with cats. And I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast. You can find a link to download my game at facebook.com/PurRocket.
So yeah, so that's been the 10 minutes of nothing. It's been the One Up Gaming podcast. It's been me, David. It's been episode 398. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, sponsored by Games Inspired Music. It's an album available now. Stream it, buy it. 20% of each will go to the Child's Play charity. You can also get our first 100 podcasts at audiobooksontape.com, where £1 of each will go to the Diabetes UK charity. Please go to our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. Like, share, subscribe, bell the icon, all that good stuff. If you're listening to this as an audio, sort of like podcast, then just go to wherever you get your podcast from, subscribe to us, 5 stars, all that good stuff. Helps us get out there, helps us get noticed and picked up with better options. So yeah, that's been it. Thank you so much for helping us with the sales of our books. The unofficial Sega Saturn collection, the unofficial PlayStation collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection. It's been amazing. We've sold almost 200 books in 2.5 weeks. I know to a lot of people that doesn't sound much, but to me that's bloody amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much. Yeah, thank you. We'll see you next week. It's been me, David, One Up Gaming. Thank you. Peace out. We are done.
Can't take my power. Can't take my power, we're too strong now, we'll devour every obstacle they throw at me, get stronger by the hour, and I won't cower, no it tastes a little sour, as you watch me walk in victory, cause you can't take my power, we're too strong now, we'll devour every obstacle they throw at me, get stronger by the hour, and I won't cower, no it tastes a little sour, as you watch me walk in victory, cause you can't take my power. Show some respect is what you better do. I got this intellectually and I will do away with you. This will I have protected me has already informed me to not let your music infect me, cause you can't take my power. Can't take my power, I'm stronger, hunger for knowledge, and you know I cannot let you hold me down, so I will take a stand. And I feel I'm the best there is around to make them understand that it's a revolution going down. By now you know the plan, and so I'm gaining fans. I'm hoping they will see that I have come to change the game. I will eventually. Won't hear me flowing off the brain. I deal in poetry. You'll know it's me before you see how witty I can really be. Can't take my power. I know you here in the industry. Not everybody selling though. Most of us know the penalty. So I began to create hope. I'll distribute it musically, and now they all confused to see there's nothing they can do to me. You can't take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my. You can't take my. You can't take my power. Take my. You can't take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my power. Take my. You can't take my. You can't take my. You can't take my power. Take my power. Will too strong. I will devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour. And I won't cower. And I won't cower. No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my. You can't take my power. Show some respect is what you better do. I got this intellectually, and I will do away with you. This will I have protected me, has already informed me to not let your music affect me. Cause you can't take my, you can't take my power. Take my power, demon, with God and never leaving. Cause I'm believing if I battle you, it won't be even. I might just be the reason they bringing out a legion. Now they've surrounded me, it's ready for whatever season. I left some saying how he disappeared in front of me. The rest of them were laying, only playing games of hide and seek. And lyrically I'm spraying haterade cause they keep bugging me. Keep running, hiding, ducking out. Cause musically I'm bugging now. Can't take my power, will too strong, I will devour every obstacle they throw at me. Get stronger by the hour. And I won't cower. And I won't cower. No, it tastes a little sour as you watch me walk in victory. Cause you can't take my, you can't take my power. Take my power, take my power, take my power, take my, you can't take my, you can't take my power, can't take my power, take my power, you can't take my power, take my, you can't take my power, take my, you can't take my, you can't take my, you can't take my power. The power's yours. Don't ever let nobody take your power. I'm gonna give it to you, you keep it. You keep it in your hands, you hold on to it. Don't ever let nobody else take your power. And trust me, they gon' try to take it. But you know what you do? You look me in the eyes, you say you can't take my power. Yeah, that's gonna be the anthem right there. You can't take my power. I ain't gonna never be like you, homie. I'm gonna be me, individual, that's right. Yeah. Can't take my, you can't take my power. Can't take my power. Can't take my, can't take my, can't take my, you can't take my power. Can't take it, you can't take it. Made a promise, I won't break it. The best is here, I won't fake it. And I'm not being complacent, cause I speak true innovation. I'm working for emulation. I will succeed while they waiting. Can't take my power with hating. Yeah, can't take my power, man. Can't take my power, man. I feel it's time to take a stand. Yeah, I'll make them understand. I'll make them understand that you can't take my, you can't take my power. You know, I'm hoping all will see. I'm hoping all will see the power I have lyrically, and I will give it all to you. I'll distribute it musically. Just add it to more coming, so give all the power